know anything about foot and mouth disease?
No.
Nope.
No, I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. Never heard about it.
Foot and mouth disease is a viral agent. It was first discovered formally in 1897 by a German scientist called Friedrich Loeffler. However, it was causing problems a long time before it was formally identified, and unfortunately still is causing problems around the world. So this virus primarily affects cloven-hoofed animals. These are animals such as cattle, sheep, goats and swine. It can affect deer and a few other animals, but it's primarily cloven-hoofed animals. The clinical signs of foot and mouth disease are primarily a result of the vesicles or blisters that form in the mouth, on the tongue and on the feet of the animals. And this obviously causes them to have very sore mouths, to salivate, to drool. They don't want to eat. They're often very lame because it hurts them to walk. And in the early stages they also have a fever, so they feel quite unwell because they're pyrexic, they have a high temperature. The virus is transmitted between animals primarily by direct contact. This is animals that are already infected and spreading virus coming in contact, be it nose to nose or in close airspace with animals that aren't infected. The virus can also spread by indirect means, and this is one of the ways it spreads over large distances. For example, it could travel on the rubber boots of farmers or veterinarians. It could travel on the tyres of vehicles involved in moving animals, feed trucks. In rare cases, it can spread on the wind in something called plumes, where large amounts of virus can go up into the atmosphere and travel quite large distances. And then when they come back down, if animals breathe in this aerosol, they can become infected. Foot and mouth disease virus is not considered a significant zoonotic disease in as much as it doesn't affect people or make people sick. Animals will recover if left alone and given time. The problem is that some of those animals can become carriers in as much as the virus can remain in them for many months. And this carrier status is one of the reasons that countries carry out a stamping out policy of killing affected herds, because they're trying to remove the virus from the environment to prevent other farms from becoming infected. And two very important cases have occurred in the United Kingdom. The first in 2001 and then again in 2007. In 2001 the outbreak was detected very late. There was a lot of animals moving around at the time, and as a result it turned into an extremely large outbreak. So the economic impacts of foot and mouth disease are really massive. This truly is a billion-dollar disease. As soon as you become affected with foot and mouth disease, your international borders close to exports of meat and dairy. The big issue is the virus is present in both milk and meat, and this is a real risk of transmission to other animals through the sale of those products. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency, the federal body responsible for animal health in Canada, ensures that animal products brought into the country only come from countries that can prove they are in fact free of foot and mouth disease.
Thanks to Friedrich Loeffler's discovery and the measures Canada has taken, we can eat meat without the worry of foot and mouth disease.